Jakarta, Satnam.
Hello.
Hello. We are ready.
You're ready? Everybody's ready? Translation ready?
I don't see Spanish.
Yes, he's here. Must be there.
What's your name again?
Suriname.
Suriname? No.
It's her other name. His name. His name? Oh, she cannot enter.
Ready to start or what?
We are ready to start, yes. Друзья, кому нужен перевод, включайте в настройках, как всегда, все уже есть.
Huh?
She's coming.
She's doing what? Spanish?
Spanish translation.
And Silvan?
Right.
Ah, okay.
You need to set her up as a.
So, could you bring the Spanish translation?
I don't see Suriname.
She doesn't see.
Maybe she can raise your hand.
So you can add her when she joins, or is it possible?
Maybe, maybe not.
This is very clear. Okay, I think we need to start.
Yes.
Palm together. Just align ourselves. Inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gure Name, Chugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Chugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Chugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. So, welcome everyone. On this time is now on the day of Easter 26. As an amazing coincidence, synchronicity. So we are facing an exceptional month. You remember the previous time is now, we were mentioning this ending, and since 2012, the Hopi prophecy and everything is ending. And now we reached the 0 point with the last equinox, where the book close from the past. And the new book is opening. So through this month, we are walking through a threshold, a new door. And it's the seed and determining the next 10 years change and transformation. As you saw the last 3 months, the acceleration that is absolutely giant of the chaos, the confusion, but also of new possibilities. And the problem is the new possibilities, they don't lean on the system, on the structure, on the overall leadership body, as we, all of us probably, have been deceived by many elite and leaders who have last 6 years increased the level of confusion by having reactive position for I would say, the spiral that is unwilling. And promises massively things that almost overnight was impossible to hold. Actually opposite. Without getting in any sort of politics, we can see that people announcing that there will be no war, that there will be no engagement, and then we have never been in so much war than now. So it's just that anything you word out from positions that are so unwise, that finally it comes into unmanageable situation. But the beauty of that is all that happened is just divine will. So 45 years ago, when I was starting, we already knew this time will come. We didn't know when exactly. And we were, through the training, through the practice, preparing ourselves for this time. And I'm really grateful to the divine who make me breathe, and I am alive more than ever. And I guess you can share that aliveness, that we are all alive and breathing. And of course, we are deceived. So unconsciously, we have been raised by our families to somehow be followers. Yeah, the mother, the first teacher, training us, from the potty training to going to school and learn to obey and follow. We end up being very qualified followers, and it's comfortable. Of course, in us, there is always this rebellious voice that says, but I want to do something else. I want to bring something different. But even though the massive comfort of being in a society of followers is kind of keeping us in a sort of a sleeping mode. And now the deception is so enormous, I think, to see what has been weaved in the background under. I think if you see yourself today and how you were 3-4 years ago when the pandemic came, I think you're not going to be the same type of followers. That you're going to awaken a sort of intuition and say, you're not going to catch me so easily. I'm not going to buy that so easily. Yes or no? Yeah? We grow in intuition enormously. What we need now is the guts, the courage to approve our own intuition. That we are very weak, because still we don't know. Yeah? Can I do it? Can I not do it? Can I put the Spanish translator or not? I don't know. I don't know. This is the anti-mantra of the day. I don't know has to be removed from the alphabet. Because each of us know exactly. We all know. We have a capacity to know. Yes or no? The problem is when we know things that are uncomfortable, that will put us in a unsecure place and will put us confronted in uncertain position, then we exit door. We don't want to face that. Yeah. Why? Because we have been wounded. We are living wounds, open wounds. And we think we can heal this, or somebody will come to put some nice stuff over our wounds and it's going to get better. So for this, I have a very bad news. That even wounded to the bones, we are immortal. This is a very bad news. Because it means you need to face your wound and go through the fog with your wound. The wound will not stop you. They are the way to the transcendence, the way to the other side. And I guess no human being on this planet today has not been wounded. This is the purpose of the shift, of the transmutation. The wound is the bringing us the choice. Are we continuing, perpetuating the attitude of a victim, which is very linked to the follower? If I have a consciousness of follower, then the fate decided to wound me and I'm not responsible. This is where we come from. That's the old world. Yeah. This time is over. Bad news. Bad news. We cannot lean on the comfort of following and pretending we are all wounded, so we have an excuse. A wound is not an excuse, I'm sorry. And there is no enemy or persecutor or people who have wounded you. It is part of our development. What is wounded in you is a part that has to evaporate, dissolve, run away. Do you understand? To get wounded, you needed to have an opposition to something that wanted to enter you, attack you. You need two people to be a wounded thing, not just the one who is the enemy or the persecutor, but it's a couple. The victim and the persecutor are one. And we have to stop to get out of judgment. This is the awakening of people sleeping. We needed to be wounded. So if you start to take your wound like this, instead of avoiding to see it, trying to find other outcome, other exit door where you can ignore you have been wounded and create a new life based on nothing or reaction or covering, finding excuses, not be straight to what is really hurting, we're not going to progress. Because the part in you that is wounded has something to speak to you, to tell you. And we need to learn from that part. So we have reached a collective impossibility to live on this planet in peace. That's where we are now. We prove to each other every day that that must be an enemy somewhere that will fall on our head, and we're going to run out of money, which is already the case because we are minus billions and billions, so money is no meaning. The economy, the fuel is going to disappear. It's not going to come as easy as before. And the climate is another catastrophe. So wherever you look, it's only impossibilities. Isn't it wonderful? Because the minute you face impossibility, that means stop. Stop and reflect. What is the attitude in ourselves that is turned in the wrong direction? Isn't it? I don't mean right or wrong. I am not mean morality. I mean a direction, a destination. The destination of progress unlimited by consuming unlimited goods is gone. It's gone. So this is the shift, and the door we are passing now is that all impossibility that will become more and more impossible are just coming here to reveal in us the hero. What is a hero? Is the one who makes impossible possible, no? Do you think you would be a hero if you have a highway, easy going in an automatic electrical car, and you don't even have to go to the pump, and you go for 600 kilometers without even looking at the outside door and through the window, because you can sleep in this car? You understand? That's the dream. We all want an electrical car where we can sleep in it and it carries us automatically. So impossibility is a shock, is a stop, is a moment of awakening. So this is a major moment, a magistral, enormous moment of initiation for the whole humanity. And it's not like every Easter we repeat this program of, Jesus being wounded, go on the cross and resurrect 3 days after. Guru Nanak also went in the river Bain for 3 days and resurrect. I mean, this is an old story, no? Did you try this one? Did you try to die and disappear for 3 days and resurrect? Because that's the way. It's not about a myth. It's a hologram. This is what we need to resonate with. This is our time to resurrect, not a story somewhere in any sort of religious background that if you believe you're going to be safe. Nobody is safe if he doesn't save himself today. So the answer is based on me. All is based on me alone. Unfortunately, the me you consider you to be is totally twisted. Because that me is living an impossible life. That me is complaining. That me doesn't wake up in the morning joyfully ready to face the day. That me is just ragging his things and trying to make it easy, finding a comfortable life and whatever. That is over. We need to become the leader of our own destiny by ourselves alone. There is no system, there is no group, there is no mass belief religion that can save you. If you don't save yourself, you will be left behind. It's as cruel as that. The time now is your time. It is my time, where finally the infinite part of myself can sprout out, express itself with no limit, because the level of nonsense we reach, having is so much to accomplish. You don't know even where to start, isn't it? But this needs a lot of courage. This needs a lot of trust in yourself. Maybe the world is not shaking enough for you to decide now, but my advice is time is now. Those who decide now will be ahead of time. If you wait another 3 years, you will be left behind. Everything accelerates very, very, very fast. So time to move. Get out of your supermarket and easygoing life and just get out in simplicity. Move, massive move. So stand up, step up, and become the leader of your destiny. There is a call beyond the screaming we hear every day. Can you distinguish between these two voices? You are born with 2 ears and a mouth. This is the privilege of humanity. Even if the gorilla are able to communicate, and the best animal, our donkey, are fantastically communicating with us. They are amazingly intelligent, but they cannot speak. The speech is the privilege of our species. It's an amazing thing. And the speech has to follow and align. You see, it's the same level. What you see, what you hear, what you speak, this is your destiny. If you align the seeing and the hearing with the speech and follow by action, you are just a divine being. That's what we are supposed to be. But if your ears have a filter and your eyes are completely berserk and running after every carrot like a rabbit, at Easter is what we see all over, then you're done. Do you understand? There is a self within you that is not determined by the outside world. It is not determined by what you see running out and attractive or giving you a sense of, if you follow me, it's going to be sweet. If you eat this, you're going to feel comfortable. If you watch this, you're going to be happy. Nothing will make you happy if you cannot make yourself happy with the eyes closed. You understand meditation? What we do in meditation, we close these eyes and we open the inner eyes. And we start to see. And we start to listen. And what we hear and see in this stage of meditation is super still, super calm, super deep, and super clear. Have you tried this? Not enough. Yeah. The problem is you think you need to earn your money, pay your bill at the end of the month, and you don't realize that the best insurance is your intuition. Why you pay millions of dollars in insurance company, which is absolute nonsense. How a company can insure you, there's always this little line that you are not in the case to be reimbursed now. It's a nonsense. It's fear. All our society is fear-based. This is going to shift. But how? You need to conquer your own fear. You cannot continue to have a strategy of avoidance and live in the corner, sitting on your dreams and pretending everything is okay. It's not. It is not okay. And that's what the universe is telling us. As we are today, we are not okay. It cannot continue like this. And that's the door of this month. Is absolutely massive. Massive. It didn't happen for thousands of years, and now we are facing the door. And we are live in the history, seeing it, consciously facing the time. So we cannot just be human tourists on this planet. This time is over. Do you understand what I'm talking about? We need to become professional human being human. That's what it means. Raise the caliber from follower to leaders. And we need to, each one of us, consider what is impossible and make it possible. Because it is possible. It never been so possible as now. Remember the Kybalion, the pair of opposites. You know, when he goes to one extreme, the swing goes the other side. Do you understand that principle? It's necessary to go through the time we are going now, because the momentum will bring us back into our shoes. Do you see this? There is no point to avoid to face what is there. We need to enter that and identify that we collectively, we have created this world and we have a choice. Because where we focus, where we unite our psychic, that's how we create our reality. This reality is a byproduct of our collective consciousness. Don't think Iran is somewhere far away, poor guys. The America is over there, and they have a Trump that is dysfunctional, and we have this all people all over the same thing. What do you think? This is wrong? It is exactly what it's supposed to be. Everyone is playing what he has to play so we can move into balance again. The balance is a movement. There is nothing stable. There will be no society that stands still and nothing moves. It's constantly moving. And we are in this balance now, moving from one side to another side. And we thought we were stable. We were conquering the mountain, the Everest, and the deepest Marian deep force in the ocean. Isn't just nobody. We are just insignificant. And we need to accept that. It's not about ego realization and ego success anymore. But we don't need to complain and be deceived. We need to realize, okay, we all can be misled. We all can mess up our intuition. But today it's time to open up. Time to go for this transvision and accept to enter what has wounded us. As a starting point, be honest with what we feel. Enemies have been there to reveal in us capacity we could not even imagine we have. I'm super grateful to my enemies because without these guys, I would never be the guy I am today. Yeah, people who slander you, attack you, they have pain, they have wound, they need to express, and they need to find an outcome somewhere. Anger has to be expressed somewhere. So people are receiving that anger, and what you do with it, it will design your destiny. You have the choice to answer with anger and hatred and strategy of reaction, or you can wait a second, meditate and realize, why is it coming to me today? What does it have to tell me? And you will verify that every time it's an invitation to go beyond the limits you were given to yourself. You can only realize that you are limiting yourself when somebody shows you where you limit yourself. And that's your enemy. He's your best friend. Without that kind of playground with your enemies, you cannot grow. We are warrior of light, not warrior of killers. Warrior of light means you are always on the side of the light, doesn't matter what. There is no circumstance that can put down your true identity, because that true identity is all we are, all together. So even though we have received impossible situation, drama, and we have been wounded, we still need to be open to receive. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. How many of us have closed this door to the love? Yeah, because just thinking of love, I'm already totally bloody story, memories. No? Open the door. Rehabilitate your longing from the soul, not from the ego. The deepest of your dreams since your childhood, they were not corrupted. They were totally pure. What did you do with that? Did you follow your dream? Are you creating the world that you have felt so strongly? So erase the script of your victim movie. That's the must. Before you can write the new book, we need to erase the movie and the script of the victim movie. If you want to move into victory, it will not be by compensating the victim. Not at all. Just drop it. Drop it. This you can do instantly. If you stop telling your story to your neighbor, to your good friend, to your, I don't know who, when it's serious in family, you go back with your same story again and drop it. That story didn't make you. All these stories are meaningless if you could not crystallize consciousness, awareness, generosity, kindness, truth, unconditional. If you cannot crystallize it, drop your story. There are transcendent stories that come out as a hero story because there is no victim anymore. So divine will, we try to divert it into human will. Yeah. See how conquistador, all the last 500 years and thousands of years, we have been conquering the land. We have been pretending we are more clever than the people we conquer. We have better guns, better weapons, better strategy, kill the people, massacre, tail their land, sell all the goods, and grow new society. You think this is just gratis? This history, we grave it in the blood. So it's coming back today. We cannot continue to conquer any land, any population, pretending we are advanced, we are the developed one, and they are the undeveloped people. This time is over, totally over. But what we don't realize is we're still living on that. Where we are in our world, we still the benefit made by 20% of the world population sucking the goods of 80% of the resources is still there. Do you realize this? We need to intentionally go to a simple life. We don't need all that bargain thing. Houses of 3,000 square meters with heating system that suck the resources for nonsense. As we have all the advanced technology to make houses that produce energy. Do you realize where we are? We are in a massive, massive turning point where all values have to be reevaluated. And we need to drop what is dysfunctional consciously, abandon that. How can I choose to manifest the best expression of myself for the best world possible? That's my responsibility. We have to move into, you know, the yellow jacket, the gilet jaune. These people wanted to be part of the decision making. That's where we are going. Every individual has to decide for his destiny on the local level, in communication with the local to local and planetary consciousness together. We cannot continue to import meat from Argentina. I'm sorry, I have nothing against Argentina. But that's nonsense, isn't it? Yeah. When we kill our cows on France now, but do you realize how nonsense we are living? It's huge, huge, huge. And if you speak like this, they just put you in jail now. Yeah. So I think the jail of living in fears is much more stupid than to be put in prison today. Do you understand? Because there is no jail that will stop that psychic of freedom. We are born to be free, and we need to deserve it. We need to rehabilitate our capacity to be free, honoring the best of ourselves. So I wanted to share a story which is quite meaningful for me. It's a traditional yogic story. Maybe you heard it already. It's the story of Prahlad. Have you heard about Prahlad? Anybody? No? It's an amazing story and very significant for our time. This was a king. He has a very Hiranyakshapya. Hiranyakashyap. He's a king of a kingdom. And this guy, he has a son. He has a son, and this guy is an absolute despot. You know, he wants everybody in the country to love him. So, and it's a must. You have no choice. Yeah? And the first person he wanted to love him is his son. And his son, unfortunately, was confronted when he was over 16, 17, already very small. He was always meditating and completely connected with his higher self. So he would not bend to the father. The father bent everybody in the country, but his son, catastrophe. So he said, Prahlad, do you love me? And Prahlad said, oh, Father, I respect you, I honor you, I love you. So, but I love God more than you. And that was the disqualification on the spot. He was connected to Vishnu entity, the second aspect of the divine, the ray of love and reception. So he was totally connected. And this would put his father in rage, the absolute rage. Because how come my own son doesn't love me as God? You know, because he thought, I'm the king, I'm from God, so you should love me first. And he keeps saying, Father, I'm sorry, I really love you, but I love God much more. So what he did, unbelievable thing, he threw him in a well, you know, just, he brought him in impossible places, he cursed him constantly. And this guy, this is more challenge you're giving, more he finds solution. And actually, already in this training of being cursed by his own father, he already manifests a relationship with the divine who save him again and again and again, but it never ends. So all his life is just a perpetual crisis, impossible drama where he ends up in a crazy situation. And he survived it every time he came out. So the father thought, okay, it's hopeless. What can I do? He connected his sister, that was a very black witch, a very horrible demon. And he says, and she had a power. She had a special cape, you know, like a, how do you call this? Huh? No, not a cape, like a shawl. Yeah, a magic shawl. She has a magic child that has the power to neutralize the fire. And fire is Shiva. You know, that's the ultimate purification. When you face this, you are done. So the father have a conspiration with Holika, his sister, this demon, and they plan to invite Prahlad for a ceremony, something magical, where there would be a fire, the Havan ceremony, and she will invite him to sit with her on the fire, and with the shawl, it will protect them, and at a snap, she will just take the shawl away, and he will burn and be totally transformed in ashes on the spot. Get rid of this Prahlad. I don't want to see anybody that can confront the king power. Yeah? It's a little bit like Trump, no? So they are this day on the fire, and she's sitting there with the guy, and Prahlad, like usual, never shake a second. You know, he was totally peaceful, not naive, conscious, absolutely aware that the fire will not do any harm to him. He was completely confident. And you know, in tradition, the wind in the East is the manifestation of the god. When we do the healing wheel, all the ceremony we do, it's always the wind of the East come and he blows and brings the spirit. And that's what happened at that moment. There is a wind coming, and unfortunately, the shawl went around Prahlad, and she got exposed without the shawl. She ended up being burned, and he was redeemed at the very last second. Do you understand the idea? So if you spend a life of curses, fate, and heavy, impossible situation, You've got to tell yourself, God is really close to me. You've got to realize that the people who are super imperialist, super powerful, showing up a big egomaniac, God is far away of these people. He will drop them in the fire when the fire will come and they will disappear. But the one who is totally trustful, innocent and pure, will not even think about any trap, any tricks. He will not see the tricks. And he will go until the last test and the last second. You remember when we teach Kundalini Yoga, we always tell you, why is it so hard and difficult? Because we want you to stand 1 second after the last. The last second is when you feel, now I'm dying. Now this is the end of the day. If you have trained your psychic to be ready for a second after that moment, that's where salvation comes. And this is the time of salvation. You just need the eyes, the heart to recognize it, to be in this place with the trust in your intuition, and then you will be safe. Do you understand? You cannot be safe from outside circumstance, create a bunker and think, now I'm safe. You are safe because you trust your intuition. You have developed so much certainty about who you truly are, which is unlimited. And then you will make it through. And this is any time. And even if you have to die physically, it doesn't matter. Do you understand that? The question is not to be alive or to die. The question is, are you dead already? Are you already ready now or not? And the answer is not. We are not ready. So this is the training, what I call initiation, is you're going to be initiate to yourself, to your true self, which is beyond death, beyond life and death condition. It is based, and that what starts unconditional love. Don't think, Mutsi Putsi, I love you, you don't love me, I hate you. I have loved you for so many years. No, you bargain, you buy the love. If there is love, you are dead from day one. You're not demanding anything. The other one, there was a Lama, a great Rinpoche, who says, I love you, go. I love you, go, your destiny. I want you to reach your highest potential. Do you understand? It's not, I love you, stay with me, and locked in, and I possess you. Nobody will save you, nobody. It's only your state. We are called, we are invited to change our state of being. It's very, very deep. And it's not a joke. I mean, what I'm telling you today is very strong. I know, I'm aware of it. If you see, my time is now from years, last year and last months, but today I cannot be less than that. I will not put any water in the vine, if you see what I mean. This is Easter, we want pure wine. And the pure juice is 100%. Are we ready to become 100% human or unhuman? And that's what we are facing. And it's not going to come from the system. So the good news is you can start today by yourself. Time to go forward when fog is all over. We don't see anything, right? You have this feeling it's going to fall on my head. I don't know from where. So this is the foggy time. We cannot control anything. We don't know what tomorrow will be, where we're going to go, bam, 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 what's going to happen. Fantastic. Go forward. Go forward. You don't need radars. You need your intuition and your love and say, yes, I go for it. It's time to go forward. Get out of your inertia, your sleepiness, your comfort zone. And again, I recall that. What if you were connected to the most crazy, weird dream of your life? The dream of you living without fear. What would be your crazy life if you would dare to go beyond your fear? Ask yourself. Because you cannot continue to live based on fear. That's over. Do you understand? If it was not impossible, how crazy I would go for. Do you understand? That's what I did all my life. All my life. That's why people call me crazy. And I love it. It's amazing to live a crazy life. And I don't claim anybody to applaud or to like it or not dislike it. My enemy, I bless them. I am happy. Do you understand that? I am happy. I can be in the river, I can be nowhere, I can be in the mountain. I don't care where I'm going to go. Do you understand? We need to move out of that comfort zone, go forward, and really knowing every morning you wake up, that day depends on me only. That's sadhana. This day is me making this day. It's not happening because of other people. You have never been in charge as much as now. Time is now to take your day in charge and say, I'm going to make my day today. And at the end of the day, count how many curses you had, because that's your blessing. As Prahlad, you have been tested. Things didn't work out. Things go dysfunctional. But find, what did you find in you? That's little smile. That's incredible peace facing, distortion, jealousy, anger, frustration, fear, all things you see around you, judgment, people comparing, trying to influence you. And at the end of the day, you bless this whole. You're free. You're not carrying any backpack for the next day. Do you understand? Every day we need to wash ourselves psychically. We need to clean, drop our backpack, and every morning get up and say, I'm responsible. I'm going to make this day the best day of my life. Because every day is the best day of your life. There will be not another. What guarantee you to have another day? Nothing. And therefore, through the day, watch out what you are hearing, what you listen to, and what you answer back, how you speak out. We call this recall. At the moment where somebody speaks to you, you have to make sense of what it tells you, how you react to what that person is saying, and make sense of what is true from what is not. Do you understand? For you. Because anybody can have his own position. It doesn't mean you are wrong. It just means you respond to that and you make sense for yourself. And you decide, this I take, this I don't take. On the spot. Active listening is a necessity. We cannot just go emotional, respond to people around. The magnetic field is so disturbed, the electromagnetic field, that people are extremely emotional because the fear level is growing. You cannot just take part to this bargain. You're going to get totally smashed. So if you can't, you are overwhelmed by your reactive emotional reaction, left nostril breathing, 3 minutes. 3 minutes soup, left nostril breathing, it's enough to calm down. So don't answer the people who trigger you, who push you to answer, tell me now. You have the right always to say, stop. That's what I call stop meditation. Don't get involved when you are not a master of your own senses. You have the right to say, no, I'm sorry, I don't answer you now. Let's talk tomorrow. Give time, because with time, we can negotiate. That's why they didn't negotiate. They were negotiating, and at the midst of negotiation, they bring bombs. You understand? That's the trick. That's what everybody wants to trap you to react. Don't do that. Don't do that. It goes nowhere. Decide to validate your intuition. That's your best guarantee. That's your safety. I am totally one with my intuition, and I decide accordingly. You have full power. Do you understand that? You have the power to decide for your life. You are sovereign, and nobody taught you how to do that. So this is what we teach through this yoga. So by the end of this month, dear friends, we're entering the next 10 years, total transformation of the planet, of the whole humanity. So you all know already, but I just stamp it completely. We are passing a door that will be no return. We're not going to go back. People are, dreaming of the petrol will come back, the Hormuz passage will be open. Forget the petrol will not come back. The price will not come back. We are billions and trillions below zero. The money has no value. Are you blind? It's all going to change. I don't know how, but it's going to change for sure. And be prepared, anticipate the change. Go intentionally into a simple life. And remember, those who survive is those who are solider. We need to go back to a humanity that is solider. Yeah? Honor each other. Another human being is the most precious asset you have around you. It's not your enemy. Conquer the differences and see how we can start to help each other, support each other wherever we live. Because that will be the next sustainable system, is when we live for each other on the local level. So I ask you now, as a recap, as we are invited to go for massive action and move ourselves, make a change, what would I do if I would dedicate my life beyond fear? And consider what is scary for you. And instead of putting it away or trying to find an insurance for that, imagine there is nothing that can guarantee you no fear, only you. And nobody can live without fear. So the question is, are you going to enter the fear now? And to realize the fear is the source of courage when you face it. Stop avoiding it. Ask yourself, where I am the most scared, the most insecure, the most fearful? What did I deny of myself for the sake of my fear? And how can you step up and no bargain, no concession, that I get into this fear as a warrior? And I transcend the fear. I use the energy of fear to build my courage. So ask yourself again, like a crazy question, if it was not impossible to me, what would I really love to do, to offer to the world, that I spit on, that I denied, that I was, so limitative. I put myself in this golden cage. I put myself in this secure environment. I wanted guarantee. I had this partner, but it's not true, and all that stuff. Yeah. Are you here for each other? Are you here to suck from others a sense of security and things? Do you understand? It's all given to you. Take it, be it, and share it. So intentional community, it's a move. We need to go towards that kind of a new restructuration. Look around you. The network today is big. You can get people on Zoom and from all over. We are today from all over the world, and that's our community here. But practical, we need a local place. We need have local people to live for and with, and look the local resources and how we can share our talent, because every human being is born with a talent, and that's what we have to offer. We cannot hook on others and pretend the system will save us. So it's time to really wake up, and we have now to seed the new you. That's the seed of who you are. This is Easter. This is the time to invest. And you remember the cycle of consciousness? 7 years from now, what you see today in this month will be your reality in 7 years from now. That's how important it is. So before you seed your seed in the ground, and before you decide, just work your earth, work your darkness, work all the ingredients, bring the manure, prepare everything, and seed it within. You have 4 weeks to make that. Seed your future this month, and in 7 years, you will start harvesting. Be patient. Everything grows if you take care of it. We are the gardener of the new humanity, and time is now to seed this new consciousness of being awakened. What is it for me to be an awakened human and not depending on others? So this is my message for this month. It's quite radical, you know. Until now, I say, yeah, it's an option. You could change or try to find out. But this month, I'm sorry, but this is the month. There will be a before and after, and it will never be the same. So if you want to be ready, take your guts together and start to prepare your seed and seed it consciously. Create the world you choose. Invest in that with all your love. This is the time. So thank you for being online today and from all over the world. Our community is growing, and it's amazing how you, all the students, the teachers are practicing. Waking up in the morning with this amazing 21-day sadhana that is like an amazing breakthrough. So many people are joining. And I know so many that are unknown, who every morning wake up alone, crawling out of their bed, going to the shower and sit there in the presence. And we all connected. And that psychic golden circle around the planet will bring the new humanity. We are solidar. You know, it takes, can you imagine the impact of one Jesus Christ or one Buddha on the millions of souls on the planet? It's only one like this, yeah? It takes few handful of awakened people to spread this incredible pandemia. It's the pandemic of love, you understand? Not dysfunctional. And you have to decide what you want to spread today by your presence, by your commitment to yourself, by honoring, by a frequency that you are vibrating every day. And that's my responsibility. I'm not vibrating because of the system. I'm vibrating by the way I put myself in motion. So sadhana is not an option. It's not, oh, it's a nice philosophy. I will be meditating with the big soul of the planet who all meditate at 3:33 in the morning. No, it is because I love human beings. My duty is to wake up myself, by myself, to honor who I am. Give birth to yourself every day, again and again. And just that will change your day. So let's do some few practice like we usually do for this time is now. The first practice is breaking the vicious cycle. You know, the Satanama is a meditation that is meant to be like like a sword cutting through. We have been repeating from generation to generation, all in our DNA, transmitting the fear and the impossibility and the drama, and we just repeat it. So it's time to say, okay, I will betray that circle. You betray your tradition, your parents, your language, your country, anything, but just cut. You don't have to follow this. What they give you that was their impossibility, we don't need to carry on. You have enough with yourself. So Satanama. So, and this is the ego things. Yeah, the elbow is ego. Yeah. So Sa-ta-na-ma. Mentally, you go like sa-ta-na-ma. And you inhale, exhale, inhale, now behind your head, and the wrist behind the head. So it forces the shoulder blade. It's painful like crazy, but you work on your nervous system. Yeah. Ta-ta-na-ma. sa, ta, na, ma. By nose, powerful breath, rhythmic. What you inhale, you exhale. It's a short breath, or on the upper part of the chest. Yeah, it's not by the navel. This is very high. It's like an angel. You free yourself from the limitation of your ego lock, and then you create wings. So you need to put your chest out. And it will activate your heart center, your heart chakra, which is the power to sacrifice. This come later. Now is the power to open your heart to cut through by compassion any program that makes you turn like a hamster, in the wheel again and again. So we want to stop that. Here we go. Smile. Close your eyes. And you create your own song. Sa, sa, sa. Connect to your seventh chakra. The heart is the top of your head. And find your own beat, the own rhythm. You are opening your central channel. The Sushumna, the central channel, open it, activate this cosmic prana, bringing down, and the planetary prana from the earth coming up, nourishing you. Exit in your heart. And mentally on your breast with here. Expand the frequency of your heart and find a nice rhythm. Jazzy. Go for it. Sa, sa, na, ma, sa, sa, na, ma. Awaken. Open to receive. Open to receive. Any challenge as a blessing. Receive the joy to be free, to be sovereign. Very last minute. Now you are immersing yourself in the heart's magnetic field. Open up, be generous, open to receive. It is all given. And the divine will, receive the divine will. Whatever the divine wants for us is the best. Try to merge with the divine enjoyment. What pleases the divine, it pleases you, whatever is. And we are merging in this divine will ocean. No claim, no bargain. Open it. Stretch your arms out a little bit backwards. Open your heart, inhale more, and exhale. Keep your spine very straight. Drop your shoulder down and just feel the blessing that angels are touching you on your shoulder and say, hey, you remember me now? I was always there, ready to help you. So you need to approve your divine self, your immortality deeply inside, knowing that you are guided, you are carefree. Universe is taking care of you. So this is the meaning of Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we're going to do this with a special, so we bring our arms up straight, elbow straight. And it's like clapping, but you don't touch. So it's like strongly, and you stop just before. So as close as you can, you will feel the energy in the palm. It's a magnetic field up there. This is really clapping, celebrating your highest spirit. Celebrate the healing. And we do this with a cannon breath. Like clapping, but not clapping. You understand? This is that shock will create what we want. Actually, so this is complete alignment from the cosmic plasma with your own energy field. An explosion of consciousness. You ready for an explosion? I want to hear this more than the bomb in Israel and the bomb in Iran and the bomb in Ukraine. Make an explosion of consciousness that balance all that shit. Because this is the war of fire, you understand? Fire for fire. If you can raise your fire, you balance the fire all over the planet. So, are you passionate? And now you pulse with the navel. This is the cave of Kundalini. Activate your navel and clap in the air. Close your eyes and powerful breath. Above your head, above your head. Powerful, powerful. Powerful breath. Pulse your navel.
Connect to the source of the universe. Connect to your soul. You are immortal. You are a leader. Find out. Shakti and Bhakti together. I want what God wants for me. And I connect to the Adi Shakti, the primal power. Clap your arms, move them, don't fake it. Activate your nerves. Everything starts in the physical body. So move it, straight arm, elbow zero. Very good, very good. Involve the whole body, don't be stiff. Let the whole body move by your arms. Also the lower back, the pelvic. Straight up, straight up. Powerful breath, pulse your navel. Now, yes. Yes. 2 minutes to change your destiny. Powerful, rhythmic breath with your arms. Invoke the divine source, the divine will. In your navel, accept your power is the divine power. There is no separation. Last 2 minutes. You can do it. Yes, yes. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Rise, pulse the energy in your spine. Straight arm, no ego. Straight elbow, straight. Clap powerfully on the side, and just stop it before touching. Do it exact, don't cheat it. The best you can now. Call as far as you can, call to the source as high as you can. Call the divine presence. That is your own presence. Bring it here.
Inhale, straight up, close to each other up there. Elbow straight, palm facing close to each other, like 3 centimeters. Feel the energy between your palm. Straight from the shoulder up, from the hips up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Inhale more. And let go. Keep your spine straight. And breathe slowly through your nose. Just feel. You see what it takes. Few minutes, you are in a different state. That's what you need to give to yourself every day. You have the power to change your state. It doesn't come from outside. Don't be frustrated and limited. When you feel small, make yourself tall. This is the moment to activate. And now we go into this alchemic transformation, transmutation of all the pain of all our wounds from all our ancestors and all the wounded people on this planet today. We do this Jesus Mudra. You pull the Saturn and Jupiter together, you lock the other fingers like this, and we bring this horizontal. And what we're going to do is a very, very small circle, very slow circle. Above the horizon, below the horizon. But this, of course, more the pain comes, more you want to go like this. That's not the posture. The posture is go in the pain. Take the pain and transform the pain. So you want to go slow. And the special breath is you bring your mouth wide open, like if you would scream out all the pain of the universe and all human beings. You inhale through the nose. You keep your mouth wide open all along. So you can imagine smiling, not screaming. So you look into infinity. You inhale nose with the mouth wide open. Inhale, inhale, inhale. It's a long, as long you never did long breath like this. Very long inhale. When you finish, you let go the exhale through the mouth, but not for very, very slow, like the agony. You let go all the pain of the world and transform into gold. You understand the idea? In the exhalation, you exhale and let go all the pain of all the ancestors and all what is happening on anything you can take. This is a Jesus posture on the cross today, everyone. You understand the idea? So, you see, first time Jesus is a fun. On the cross is not something dramatic, is what we all have to go. Yes? So take the pain and transform. That's the message. No? Inhale. Inhale to the max, slow, deep, maximum, and exhale. And the arms are staying there very slow. Again, remember the elbows are straight. You don't want to go with your elbows. You want to go zero ego, zero. So after a few minutes, it becomes painful. I know it. We did this 2.5 hours, you see. So today, 7 minutes is nothing. But what you offer through this posture and the pain you have, give it back. Give it away. That's your gift. Replace it with unconditional love and compassion. Here we go. Close the eyes, you turn your head a little bit toward infinity. Keep your mouth wide open. And go with your love, go with your understanding. I understand all the pain of my parents, my grandparents, all the people, wars, children, women, all people, the meek, the people with incurable sickness. Just take it. Pollution of the river, suffering of the fish, of the cows, of the animals. Take it all.
Bring it into your heart and transform. Transform to more love, more understanding, more compassion. Very long, deep breath. Very slow, deep. Keep your mouth wide open. Inhale nose. Exhale from the throat. Slow, long. Open up, open up. Hold and long deep breath, very slow. Open your heart. Transmute. Make gold out of shit. Make gold out of pain. Share the love. Bring your hands into your heart center, palm, both palms. Just meditate. Feel the energy in your whole spine. This is the prayer of Saint Francis.
I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console. O Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be understood as to understand.
Pray
O
from your heart,
Master, grant that I may never
whatever
seek
comes
so
to you
much
now.
to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord.
Feed your love.
Where there is doubt, new faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair and life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. Where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be understood as to understand. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in giving that we receive. It is in dying that we're born to eternal life. Make me a channel of your peace. Make me a channel of
Make me a channel of your peace. Make me a channel of your peace. Make me a channel of your Make me a channel of your Make me a channel of your Thank you, everyone, for sharing this space of peace and what we are sending all over the planet, in all continents, beyond countries, belief system, borders, human being to human being, just share the peace. Thank you. So I think if God gave me breath, I will be with you these 10 years with so much excitement to see the transformation operate before our eyes, unfolding this new human, giving birth to this new humanity together. And maybe meet you in our level 3 incredible week of the primal man and woman, the wild one, the essence of who we truly are, with no limitation. End of May, beginning of June. And then our 3-week level 1. If you didn't try level 1 with us, it's a new format, super intense, 3 weeks, accessible to everybody. Love you all. And let's close our space and be really close to each other. Next month, we'll enter this incredible transformation. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Peace to all, love to all, and light to all. Inhale. Nam. Nam. Thank you. Thank you, Alexei. Thank you, everyone, for translation.